Good morning, children. Now we are starting data handling new chapter. Last class we completed the chapter percentage and its application. In that chapter we discuss what is percentage and some types of application relating percentage like profit, loss, simple interest, like that. Then next chapter is data handling. This chapter name itself, you know about this chapter is based on the graph relating like that. And some more things are there. Graph is there and some more mean, median, mode, like that. Frequency distribution table also there. So next class we need the graph book. So today no need the graph book. Next class onwards you have to ready with the graph book. Okay. First of all, data handling. What is data? Data is the collection of particular type of information in the form of numerical figures. That is, one type of information is total strength of your class. Number of boys. How many number of boys are there in your class? Suppose it is 21. And number of girls. Number of girls is equal to 18, suppose. Total is 39 students. Number of boys is equal to 31. Number of girls is equal to 18. Like this way, one type of information we collect in the terms of numerical figures. These are the numerical figures. So we call it as it is a data. This is one type of data. Like this way, set of data obtained in the original form is called a raw data. That is, when we are arrange a set of data, that is another data I am explaining, that is weight of the students. Your class, suppose 33 students are there in your class. The weight of these 33 students, some of them is 50, some of them is 39, some of them is 29, like that way. Weight will vary. That weight, we are collecting the data according to the weight. So we are getting 33 students, we are getting different numbers. That numbers we call it as data. Okay. Suppose here in a class 10 students are there. When I am collecting the weight of these students as 42, 45, 39, 50, 45, maybe two students weight may be equal, 42, 39, 50, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12 students, 50 again. Like this way, weight I collected, there are 12 students are there. 12 students weight I took. These are the weight of 12 students. This we call it as it is a data. Then when we are arranging this, each numerical expression we call it as observations. Observations. So all together we call it as it is a data, and each numbers we call it as it is observation. Okay. Next, array. Array means what? What is array? Array means arranging these observation in ascending order or descending order. If we are arranging in ascending order or descending order, that order we call it as we arrange, that is array. Here see 42, which is the smallest number? 39 is the smallest number. 39. One more 39 is there. We took. Then 40 not there, 41 is not there, 42. One more 42 is there. 43, 44, 45 is there. One more 45 is there. Then 3 50s are there. 50, 50, 50. 3 50s are there. So we arrange like this. This order we call it as data we arrange in array. Okay. Arranging numerical figures or set of data in ascending order or descending order is called an array. Then next term is a range. What is range? Range means that is the difference between highest observation and lowest observation. Big number minus small number. We call it as range of the data. Here range, here what is the lowest number? 39. What is the highest number? It is 50. So range is equal to, range is 50 minus 39 is equal to 11. So 11 is the range. Next, frequency distribution table. What is frequency? Frequency means in this data which one observation is repeating how many times. That is the frequency of the number. Here 39 is repeating 2 times. So 2 is the frequency of the data. 42 is coming 2 times. So 2 is the frequency. 45 is coming 2 times. 2 is the frequency of the digit 45. And 50 is coming 3 times. 3 is the frequency. Clear? And frequency distribution table. Frequency distribution table is a table. It is a table containing the observation and frequency. Frequency means one observation is repeating how many times. The number of times a particular observation occurs is called as frequency. Number of times a particular observation occurs is called frequency. Clear? So this 39 is coming 2 times. So 2 is the frequency of 39. 42 is coming 2 times. So 2 is the frequency of 42. 45 is coming 2 times. 2 is the frequency of 45. 50 is coming 3 times. 3 is the frequency of this 50. Next, this way we are showing the table showing the frequencies of various observations of data is called frequency distribution table, or simply called frequency table. Frequency table or frequency distribution table. Frequency table or frequency distribution table. That is a table. Like this way table. It is the weight of the students and frequency. If we can calculate like this way easily the numbers means we no need to put the tally mark column. Otherwise tally mark column we have to put middle. Here we have to put tally mark column. That means first 39 coming time we are putting one vertical line. Next 39 is coming next line. 42 is coming here one more line. 42 is coming. Like that way after counting the tally mark only we are putting the frequency. Because no, here 39 is coming lot of times means we have to calculate how many times. That is very difficult. For making this calculating the frequency easiest, we have to put the tally mark. Then here in the textbook some more questions are there. Draw the frequency distribution table. So today we are studying only the how to draw a frequency distribution table.